Welcome back. I'm your host, Johnny Freeborn. You're listening to Central Valley Business, and my next guest is Zane Brown with Reliable Retrievers. Hey, Zane.
Nice to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, great to meet you. Great to have you on the show. And so tell me what Reliable Retrievers is.
So Reliable Retrievers is it's a positive gun dog training company, and our business. And basically, to put it simply, we do dog-friendly, positive reinforcement gun dog training, which is relatively new. Positive reinforcement in dog training, it's pretty popular in the dog training world today, but us hunters were a little bit behind the 8 ball. So,
which means what? Fido gets a piece of jerky every time he does what he's told, or what does that mean?
So positive reinforcement, it's basically we involve the dog, in the training process. We want to see, basically the best thing about it is that we get the dog to offer up good choices, and then we reinforce those choices, the good choices at least, and then the undesirable choices, we just kind of ignore them, and then over time they go away. We do use treats, but it can be anything. A reinforcer can be anything that the dog finds valuable. It can be, for my dog, he's a 3-year-old spunky little lab, and for him, a valuable thing is a tennis ball. So, but it's not to be confused with treat training. We use a clicker, and without the clicker, you're basically treat training, and the dog doesn't really learn much. So yeah, we just involve the dog in the whole learning process.
And that's using the whole Pavlov's dog's psychology thing, right?
Yeah, that's it's kind of multifaceted. The positive reinforcement has been, it's been in the works for a while, but yeah, it definitely, Pavlov's dog, ringing of the bell, right. Associative learning, definitely.
Okay, great. So your program, how long is it?
So my lesson programs, it really just depends. I usually take about 2 months for the beginning. And, it's all about, where the dog is and, their learning process and whether or not they've learned clicker training. So there's it's a myriad of factors, but, it goes pretty quickly. We can produce, a dog that's ready to hunt in just a couple months, 2 to 3 months. Just really depends on the dog, but it goes pretty quick. So
okay, and you work with smart ones and dumb ones, or?
Yeah, I don't exclude any of them. So
That's good.
Because I believe even every dog can learn. You just have to know what works for them. It's like kids and people. Everybody's got a specific learning style, and like my dog, he's super sensitive and he learns best with positive methods. So yeah.
Okay. Great. What are some of the things that a dog would be expected to learn in your program?
So we start off with, basic obedience, sit, stay, come, those kinds of things. And then as we kind of progress, I also teach a lot of focus on the handler, focus on the owner, because that's an important thing to learn. When you're in a distracting environment where you can smell everything, you want to chase everything, it's important to focus. Right. So I teach a lot of focus, a lot of tracking techniques, looking for the bird, making it easier on the dog. So those are just a few of the things. There's a lot to learn. So
that must feel rewarding when you're almost like a hill that you conquer with a dog, and getting them to obey.
Yeah.
Getting them to do things. At the end, you can stand back and just see, wow, that's a great dog now. He's well trained. And
yeah, definitely. And there's nothing.
Sure, that's rewarding, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And especially to see the dogs happy and liking what they do, and just being enthusiastic about the job, about their work, and that's why I do it, because I want to see the happy dog, the tail wagging, and being enthusiastic. So definitely.
And what an adventure for a dog to be a hunting dog,
Definitely, yeah. They're it's it's a great adventure. They love doing it, and why not? So.
All right. Well, thanks again, Zane. Anything you'd like to add?
I think we have a short video we'll show in a second. And then, if you want to find out more about positive gun dog training, feel free to call me anytime. Texts are okay, emails, and also my website, which is up on the screen, www.reliableretrievers.com. Lots of good info on there.
Very good. Let's see that video.